All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. A salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. And I just want to do a quick video, Lord's willing, that's edifying unto the hopeful elect out there. And for those that are just coming across the truth, all right, just going into how America will be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles. We're going to pull out some scriptures, all right, in the Holy Bible, all right, that prove and prophesy of the nuclear destruction to come, all right, because nuclear missiles are spoken about in the scriptures. All right, so first and foremost, let me go to Revelation, all right. This is a Revelation, and I'm going to just get straight to the point. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, which the beast is the EU and NATO, all right, the 10 horns being the EU. These shall hate the whore. The whore, if you read up in this chapter, all right, is America. That whore, like Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots. Okay, that is speaking about America. The whore that rideth upon the beast in this chapter. All right. This is talking about America, all right? So it's America's allies themselves are going to turn against America. It says, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. And how are they going to accomplish this? Via thermonuclear missiles, okay? All right, because America, contrary to popular belief, is not going to go on forever. All right, you can see World War III brewing up right now. And you can see that the stage is being set for the ultimate showdown, as what they call it, the Armageddon or Armageddon, all right, which means mountain of troops. Okay, the Lord is setting up World War III in the Middle East, and ultimately the ending, when Yahushua returns, is going to consist of America being destroyed via thermonuclear missiles. All right, so now I want to jump to 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I'm going to start at verse 7. All right, this is Revelation 7 or 16 verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? All right, so ultimately it's the Lord that's going to be putting his spirit upon these missiles. All right, the Lord is going to be controlling these missiles so that they hit their targets. All right, because ultimately this is the agenda of the Lord. All right, these are his weapons, okay, and we can prove that. All right, this is this is Isaiah 13 and 5, and it reads, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land." So what's coming from a far country? From the end of heaven. All right, the weapons of the Lord's indignation. All right, and the Lord's going to put his spirit in those missiles. All right, to fulfill his prophecy. All right, so back in 2nd Ezra 16 and 8, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall beat. So like the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. So there's describing all these things that the Lord does, and who can avoid them. Okay, these are all questions that are being asked right now. All right, verse 7 through 11 were just questions being asked. All right, rhetorical questions. Okay. Verse 12 now. The earth quaketh in the foundations thereof, the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. All right, what is the bow? Are these silos, these submarines that are going to be shooting off these missiles? Or these airplanes, or these jets? Because now they got nuclear capable weapons. All right, nuclear nuclear weapons that they can put on board. Okay. We're not talking about atomic weapons like the Little Man and Fat Boy, okay? We're talking about thermonuclear missiles, all right, warheads, all right, and these typical warheads, I mean these missiles that you like the Satan II or the Titan, these have multiple warheads in them, all right. Some have 15, you know, and that's what this is the number to give you. So we don't know, we don't have an exact number because obviously Esau ain't gonna put all his information out there. But nonetheless, the bow is the devices they use, or the avenue is going to be used to shoot out of. Okay, whether it be a silo, okay, or a sub, whatever. It says the earth for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right. So they're going to be shot onto the ends of the world. Well, now, what kind, you think about that? What kind of bow and arrow can shoot to the ends of the earth? All right, none. We're talking about these nuclear missiles, all right? Nuclear thermal missiles, ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missile. All right, these are going to go from one end of the earth into the other end of the earth. They're going to be coming from China, Russia, India, North Korea, Iran, Pakistan, Britain, okay? Germany, all these different countries that are going to be shooting missiles. This is what it's talking about. Okay. And they shall not, it says, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Now let's go to, we'll come back to 2nd Esdras. All right. Okay, so now let's go to that Joel chapter 2. And we'll start at 3. A fire devoureth before them, and a flame burneth. And it's like, and behind them a flame burneth. Talking about these nuclear missiles, because you can see the fire devoureth before them. Because when they're going to be, those warheads are explode, that's what's going to come out of their fire. And then the flame burneth behind them, that propulsion system, all right, of the intercontinental ballistic missile. Okay, it says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them. All right, because America is a paradise right now. Everybody wants to come to America. It's the place to live. Come be all you can be in America. All right, this is the place everybody wants to come to, or was anyway. But what? After these missiles hit, it's going to be a desolate wilderness. It ain't going to be nothing less. No one's going to escape it, neither root nor branch, all right? Nothing's going to be left here in America after these nuclear missiles hit. All right, it says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses. And that's, hey, shut up. Lamont, Cage. It says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people sit in battle over race. So it's just symbolically describing these nuclear missiles, okay? It says, before the face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. Here's the point I wanted. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So they're not gonna miss their targets. All right, they're not gonna sway one to another, or they're not gonna just go to another place. All right, they shall not miss, like we read in 2nd Esdras. All right, it says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. All right, so the missile defense systems aren't going to work. All right, the Iron Dome, none of that's going to stop these nuclear missiles, because what? These are the weapons of the Lord's, the weapons of his indignation, the Lord's weapons of his indignation, okay? So no matter what, they're going to hit their targets. They're not going to break their ranks. They're not going to crash into each other. Okay, they got GPS coordinates that they're gonna hit. All right, again, back in 2nd Esdras 16 and 13. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. So they're not gonna miss, because what? They're not gonna break their ranks. All right, they're not gonna thrust one to another. All right, they're gonna hit their marks. Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out. And how are they going to not come until it says, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth? Because what? Those missiles, they go up into the atmosphere, to the heavens, so to say. And then they come back down, all right? The warheads detach from the rest of the missile, the propulsion system, and then they start maneuvering to their targets, okay? It says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundations of the earth. Like we read in Joel chapter 2, that it's going to be a wilderness when they hit. All right, verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. All right, and that's what's going to happen, man, here in America. All right, they're not going to return. They don't have no return address. Okay, once they get shot off, that's it. All right. That's why the Lord is having them, the angels, hold back the winds right now. All right. So that nuclear destruction, because once one missile gets shot off, every missile is going to get shoot off. Every country is going to shoot their missiles off. But guess what? They ain't returning. All right. This is Jeremiah 50:9. Says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon, Babylon being America, all right, an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. Again, all these countries, all right, mainly Russia leading the charge, all right, is going to be shooting these missiles upon America, man, and they're not going to return in vain. They're not going to return at all. Right? They're going to hit their targets. They're going to be sent, okay, and utterly destroy the target. Okay, so let me jump down to verse 13, Jeremiah 50:13. Because of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited. What's not going to be inhabited? America, man. America's going to be a desolate wilderness. Okay, it's going to be utterly destroyed. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. All right. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord Yahweh. All right, so no one's going to spare any. All these, like I said, all these missiles are going to be shot off. All right, every nation is going to shoot these missiles off. They're not going to be stored up in museums. They're not going to be leftover missiles. All right, they're going to, like Russia got the dead man switch, and they're going to shoot off their missiles, man. They're going to hit their targets. All right, and this is going to happen soon. All right, the only reason it hasn't happened yet is because the Lord got some prophecies left to be fulfilled. And once all hell breaks loose, after this mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, is implemented, it's all over for you Americans, man. All right, if you're not with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you Israelites, or you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're finished, man. You're not going to have no chance in that day. All right, this is Jeremiah 51 now, verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. So again, all these nations are going to be round about America shooting these missiles, man. That destroying wind is talking about this nuclear destruction, all right, which is being held back right now. All right, until all the prophecies be fulfilled and all the 144,000 are sealed. This is Revelation chapter 7 and 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the angels, to the four angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees. All right, so let me start at 1, Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor the sea, nor any tree. And that wind is talking about the same destroying wind that we read in Jeremiah 51. All right. So let me keep going now. It says, and I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels, to whom it was given to her the earth, the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So that's why this destroying wind hasn't come yet. All right. The 144,000 has not fully been sealed yet. through the Spirit, Apostle Tahar said, that he believes the 144,000 have been sealed. I mean, they probably have come across this truth. All right, and maybe there's one or two that haven't been fully persuaded yet. Maybe he heard about this truth and went back, just went on with his day. But it's gonna come a time when he's gonna be fully persuaded, and then these after these final few prophecies pop off, then that destruction is coming. All right, that destroying wind, these nuclear missiles, which is gonna be the thing to end all wars. Okay. And simultaneously, the chariots of the Lords are going to be appearing. All right. So with that, all around with this was edifying. Walk Babal, Abad Babal, Shalom.